Hello audience, today we're going to be talking about one of my favorite films of all time, The Truman Show, directed by Peter Weir and written by Andrew Niccol and widely released in 1998. Now, when I started collecting Blu-rays, this was one of the first films that I initially bought, simply because I had watched it earlier last year and I completely fell in love with the film. And it has such a satisfying ending. It's got amazing production design, Jim Carrey's best performance hands down. Ed Harris is great in the film, definitely deserved that Oscar nomination. The script is amazing, the direction is beautiful, the cinematography is amazing in the sense that it perfectly fits in with what the film is trying to be. Now, personal experiences with this film, as I've already stated, I watched this early last year around June, which coincidentally I watched it on the film's 22nd anniversary. I had no idea that that was. But I honestly really enjoyed the film, and I watched it again a little later and I loved it just as much, if not just a bit more. It's freaking amazing. I don't care. It's freaking amazing. So I thought we might as well start off with the cast, and as I've already said, Jim Carrey is the best he's ever been in this film. There are scenes that, if it weren't for him, I wouldn't have died laughing or have been as attached to his character, which eventually leads to that extremely satisfying ending. As I said, Ed Harris deserved the Oscar nom that he got for this. Very great actor. I like him in a lot of stuff, especially The Abyss, I find is really good. He's really good in Enemy at the Gates. The movie could have been a bit better, though. Truly, this is a film that understands what its actors can do. Peter Weir helmed this, and obviously I have to call perfect casting on Jim Carrey. But yeah, this is, if not one of the best cast films I think I've ever seen, simply because the entire cast works together. And surprisingly, even though Paul Giamatti's like barely in the film, I mean, dude's still really good in it. I mean, he finally, I believe, in my opinion, got recognition for his supporting role when he got Oscar nominated for Cinderella Man, which he's amazing in. It's a great Ron Howard movie if you're into his films. But this is just, Truman Show's just great. Alright, so let's talk about the direction. The direction in this it's fantastic. The way that Peter Weir just decided to use all the hidden cameras and make it look like it's actually shot for TV, like the film's actual idea. This film is purely great for its tone. Its tone is outstandingly hilarious, very bright, very uplifting. There are some scenes in it, sure, that vary from the tone to a bit more serious vibe, but they never truly stray off that path, if you understand what I'm getting at. Now, the film itself, the cinematography, obviously, it's not what you would expect. It's definitely not that type of Roger Deakins, very clear, very cinematic, very real feeling cinematography. It's nothing like something that you'd see in your average film. It's, as I've said, it's all shot through, or mostly shot through the cameras that they have set up throughout the town. And it's just, the cinematography is just gorgeous, and that's really because the color palette is amazing. Like, you'll have rooms that are like this 50s orange color with small little accents. It's like they decided that they were going to make the movie, these like sets, look like it was directed by Wes Anderson, but then they shot it like it was like it wasn't a Wes Anderson film. And it's gorgeous, honestly. I have a lot of fun watching this movie, and it's definitely, it's timeless for me. Sure, there's like one visual effect shot in the whole movie that doesn't really hold up well, but other than that, the movie's great. I would happily go see this if they release this in theaters. And honestly, I hope they do re-release it at some point, maybe for the film's 30th anniversary. I mean, it's hard to believe that this is almost 25 years old, but it's honestly is one of, if not the best movie of all time, in my opinion. I hold it very high up there next to my other favorite films. It's, I wouldn't say it's first on that list, but it's definitely probably around second or third. Very good movie. I really love this, and if you're on Netflix, you have an extra hour and a half, give this a watch. You won't regret it. It's really good. And honestly, this movie's just freaking amazing. I'm going to give Truman Show an A+10. Alright, audience, so if you enjoyed watching this experience of me watching and reviewing Truman Show, well, doing the second part because copyright reasons, then please consider liking the video itself, posting a comment of what you might want to see me review next, and who knows, if I haven't seen it, I might just watch it and then throw out a review as quick as I can for it. I really enjoy watching films that people recommend to me, but also please do consider subscribing. And honestly, before I say see ya, this movie's amazing. You gotta watch it. Yeah, that's about it. So, good day, audience.